What's up, fight fans? Thank you once again for coming through. Much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Okay, so I've just watched the press conference for Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker. It was streamed live on Matchroom's YouTube channel. First things first, I think I've been saying this fight takes place at the Principality Stadium. I think, if I'm correct, I don't know, someone correct me if I'm wrong, that this fight actually takes place at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. So that's the national stadium. But yeah, I think that's the case. What did I make of the press conference? A couple of people have asked me what I made of it. I thought it was dull and boring. I kind of feel like most Anthony Joshua press conferences are a bit boring. It's up to the opponent to almost antagonize and get something out of Anthony Joshua to make him kind of get a bit angry and kind of come out of his shell, so to speak. I think the only person that's ever really done that is Dillian Whyte. Dominic Breazeale done a little bit, but again, nothing to write home about. Eddie Hearn was trying his best to kind of stoke the fire. He asked Joseph Parker's promoter a number of questions, a number of tricky questions, I thought, almost to see if he could get under the skin of Anthony Joshua. It didn't work. And yeah, it was kind of just run-of-the-mill, normal press conference. Look, I'm a big Anthony Joshua fan, and I agree with some of his statements in terms of, look, you don't need to trash talk. And don't get me wrong, I agree, that it makes sense. But this is the entertainment business as well. And there's nothing wrong with a bit of trash talk. I think Anthony Joshua sometimes associates trash talk with a weakness mentally. And I think it's a complete opposite. You look at someone like Floyd Mayweather. No one's ever going to tell me Floyd Mayweather is mentally weak, and he's one of the best trash talkers. Same thing with Conor McGregor. I wouldn't put these two up there in terms of being mentally weak. And again, they know how to trash talk, they know how to sell a fight. Anthony Joshua really doesn't fit into that mold. And look, let's not try and force him into a box he doesn't want to be in. But you do want to see a bit back, right? You do want to see him say something back. I mean, you've been accused of steroids, you've been accused of being knocked out. Retaliate a little bit. There's a reason the whole world's media press were there. There's a reason a few thousand people tuned in to watch the press conference live. And that was to be entertained just a little bit. And I kind of feel like with Anthony Joshua, sometimes it's a bit of the run-of-the-mill. It's a case of saying what sounds great. And look, it's fantastic. I think you made a point that I'm not going to disrespect Joseph Parker. He's got a world title. I've got a world title. I know all that stuff, AJ. Just say something a bit different. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. And like I said, I think Eddie Hearn was trying his best with, is it David Higgins or John Higgins, to kind of stir it up a bit, and it didn't quite work. So for me, the press conference was flat. And even Eddie Hearn will try and know. Look, Anthony Joshua obviously is a big guy. He's a big ticket seller. He's a big pay-per-view seller. But even he knows if Anthony Joshua kind of can take it up a notch, you know, we're talking about another 20 to 100,000 people buying the pay-per-view. You know, so even that, I don't know if behind the scenes he tells AJ to come and stir up a little bit, like he does Derek Chisora and the rest of them. But I think if there is another press conference, and I'm sure there will be a couple more before the fight, we might see a different AJ in terms of trying to sell the fight. Because right now, yes, I'm interested. Yes, I'm going to watch it. But that's me. I'm a huge boxing fan. I think the guys sitting on the fence are like, a little bit friendly here, isn't it?